So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the video. Appreciate you coming on by and taking a few moments of your day to, let's be honest, have me make it better for you. So, I made a video yesterday. It was kind of misunderstood, but at the same time, there was some honesty behind it. And people were like, oh my God, Athos has cancer. Is he dying? What the hell is going on? And I guess, you know what, I got to make this video because the cat's out the bag and people are, my live stream last night and wondering what the fuck was happening. But before we even go on in this video, let me just make it clear right now. Yes, this is no troll, being sincere. I actually do have cancer. It's called polycythemia vera, and it's not terminal. I'm not dying right this moment. It's serious. It's like, obviously with any kind of like cancer, it's not good, obviously, right? But I've known about it for quite a long time, for months. I'd say maybe a year I've known about it. I just don't tell anybody about it. I wasn't out here trying to do some sympathy video and start a Patreon to help pay for medical expenses. Even though I live in Canada that has free medical care. So we'll get into more of that in a bit about what it actually is and what the consequences and ramifications of it are. And have some more wine there, ain't there, you freaking wine. I felt like I owe this video to you, and maybe some of you are coming in blind. You're like, just got smacked in the face with a giant dildo, and you're like, what the fuck is going on? What the hell? Dude's got cancer. What the shit, man? So I made this video, and it was kind of a parody, a satire on the video that's going around the internet right now, and one that Leon Lush made viral. It was on Drama Alert on Filthy Phil DeFranco, and so you know what? It was kind of like I made some assumptions. I thought people would know about it. They didn't know about it, but it was also at the same time being satirical and making a joke about the fact that, people when they're sick for real or not for real on the internet make these sappy videos. And I was like, I didn't do it very well, honestly. I didn't do the video actually as well as I could have. But this is pretty much what it was. And I thought people would kind of get the jokes behind it, but I kind of assumed too much, I think. And I didn't explain it clearly enough. How's it going, guys? Welcome to the video, and this video is a tough one to make, dudes. I've been sick for a long time, and I've been trying to work through it, trying to make the best YouTube videos I still can. But facts, at this point, I'm not going to be able to keep making YouTube videos because I've got cancer. So as you can see there, it's kind of like joking at the same time, and then people are like, what, you have cancer? And people are like, oh my God, he's quitting YouTube, but they kind of missed the point. And I was like, well, I guess I should be honest and leave a comment down below and pin it and be like, yes, I do have cancer, but I'm not dying, and I'll explain this further in the video. So people are leaving comments like, what the hell's going on? I did a live stream last night, or rather tonight. It'd probably be last night for you, but tonight for me, and they'd be like, what the hell was going on? And try to explain it. And I was like, oh geez, this didn't go well at all. I kind of blew it, to be honest. That video, though, was based upon a video by Leon Lush and about these two guys called Extreme Games. And these dudes here made the video why we're quitting YouTube because we're dying. And it was making fun of these guys. And that's why I had an iPhone giveaway in the video, because these dudes did an iPhone giveaway. And I was kind of being satirical about it. And these dudes are not dying. This guy has like vertigo or something. And this dude may have a liver problem or whatnot. But they ended up going to some chiropractor in America. They're from Australia, by the way. So they went to a chiropractor in America somewhere and got a back adjustment and some bones cracked apparently. And they're cured. They're probably cured. They're going to come back because, they made a video soon afterwards. And I just assumed everyone knew that. So that's what the parody was about. At the same time, talking about how Fortnite Season 6 is going to somehow save me. And but it was a joke. It actually is going to make my cancer worse. So it all kind of got mumbled and confused. And I jacked it up, let's be honest. So more about what I have. And the actual facts here is that I have a blood cancer. It's called polycythemia vera. I'm not dying anytime soon. It is extremely rare. It afflicts or infects 1 out of 100,000 people, but those people are always diagnosed at 60 years or older. Someone as alpha, as athletic, as spry, as masculine as yours truly, Eight Thoughts, we don't get diagnosed. It just doesn't happen at a young age usually. So I mean, there's probably maybe like 20 people in all of Canada. It's very rare. It's extremely rare. It's 1 out of 100,000 for 60 plus. For people like, I'm a god, so there really is no age to me. But for people like me who get it, it's they don't know. It's like there's not very many people out there. There's like, a handful of people. There's not a lot of research done on it. There is no cure for it. And what it is basically a genetic disorder and a mutation of a gene in your bone marrow that creates red blood cells, and mine isn't working properly, and I just keep creating red blood cells over and over and over again. It just keeps producing too many. It never shuts off. It doesn't understand that, hey, we got enough red blood cells, back the fuck up. Keeps going, here's some more, and here's some more red blood cells. Oh yeah, take some more, and it won't stop working, man. It's ridiculous. And it makes my blood really thick, and it has some consequences to that. I have to take aspirin and blood thinners to keep the blood thin. I get tested for every 2 months to make sure my levels don't get any higher. Because if you get too thick of blood, which I do have, you have a high propensity for strokes and blood clots. And also because of my medication I take every day, you can also have a blood stroke or a blood clot, or not blood clot, but a stroke. But the opposite of a clot, it's basically when a blood vessel bursts. So that's bad. So that's really what the risks are, and you can end up having like, a debilitating stroke, and then you end up being like, I really enjoy doing those videos. I'm having a really good time. Make sure to subscribe. That's usually what happens, but there's also a chance that it can turn into leukemia, or I can't remember what it's called, non-Hodgkin's lymphoma or something. I don't think that's it, but it's where your bone marrow turns to like scar tissue, and then your body doesn't produce red blood cells or white blood cells, and then you're super duper cooper fucked. But really, the actual real serious side effect is the thrombosis and the blood clots and debilitating strokes. I got diagnosed actually when I was 20. That's a fact. I got diagnosed with this when I was 20 years old. But, back then they didn't have genetic testing. They didn't know anything about it. And about a year or so ago, my doctor's like, hey, there's been advances in medicine. They know more stuff now. You should go back and maybe see another hematologist. So I went and saw a hematologist, and they did all genetic testing and all kinds of crazy stuff. And they're like super duper cooper too, excited to talk to me because I'm like, a really rare specimen, especially, the fact that I've had since I was 20, because theoretically, actually, I probably should be like really like fucked up and dead by now, because anyone that gets diagnosed at that young of an age, by this time, it's progressed to the point where it's like I'm like, either had a stroke, leukemia, dead, or just like, completely disabled in a wheelchair like Ricky Berwick, but worse. But I'm 40 almost here, and as you can see, I'm still a specimen. So I think, and the doctors and I have all come to the conclusion, and Nancy, that I am just too alpha. I'm just too much of a stud. Really. That's Nancy. You agree with that?
Yeah, I really agree with that. I thought you're such a stud. You're the best lover I've ever had, and you're just an amazing human being.
They don't know what's going on. They don't have a clue. There is no cure. Some of the side effects, though, as well, is like you get itchy feet and hands. I don't know, like it's really weird because the circulation is all jacked up. I'm not supposed to sit for too long. I've got to eat healthy. I've got to stay real hydrated. I got to drink tons of water. Can't fly. If I do fly, I have to wear these supposed to wear like those compression pants up to my freaking, up to here. Got to wear them up to here. Just look ridiculous. It's like Super Mormon underwear, but like times 10, super tight and like compression. And I can't, what else I gotta do? Oh yeah, like I guess I itchy feet. What else? Oh yeah, I get tired, the fatigue. Even though you think I'd have a lot of red blood cells, you think it'd be like, oh yeah, it has tons of energy, like EPO blood doping, like I was Lance Armstrong. But it has the opposite effect. So sometimes I just have a lot of fatigue, and I just still like kind of worn out, like for no reasons at all, because people don't see what's wrong with this guy. This guy's just some super macho alpha male, bald-headed physical specimen that in fact probably should be shot into space to be found by aliens that would think that we're not a race to mess with, not a species to mess with, because they don't want to just Will Smith 8 thoughts super hybrid. But yeah, I get the fatigue because there's a hormonal imbalance and stuff going on because the bone marrow and the genetic is just not working properly. So they're like, yeah, that's a side effect, which sucks. I'm not allowed to get too hot, not allowed to get too cold. Got to take care of my extremities. I don't want any damage. It's a pain in the ass. Let's be honest. It's not something that you really want to get. But at the end of the day, it's not like I'm dropping dead right now. Just got to take care of myself. Make sure to drink lots of red wine. Get drunk on a regular basis, and fornicate with as many women as I can, and spread my seed to help populate the earth with as many, amazing men as possible. Ladies, get at me. Well, I think that covers all the bases, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you've enjoyed the video. yeah. We really enjoyed the video. Hey, thoughts. Thanks for sharing the fact that you got cancer with us. Yeah, really was a feel-good video of the year. Hey, thoughts. What a fucking idiot sometimes I am. Jesus. All right. Well, anyways, thanks for watching the video. Thanks for always supporting me. Appreciate the love you guys have been showing me. And yeah, man. Anyways, why would I quit YouTube? Come on, man. This is like some of the most fun I ever have doing, bro. Seriously. Anyways, so come on. Get your head straight. I don't care if I have freaking ligma. I'm still streaming. I'm still doing YouTube. I love this shit. All right. Last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, forget all this cancer crap. The most important message of this whole video is you all need to stay black. Don't let the honky crack reptilian shapeshifter building a moon-based harp. Spank chemtrails, 9/11 wheels, that jobs, Google Tower, set up by human grow worship, others, flight wheel, that fake elf, Bill Hicks, the Thornton, the Frogs, gay white man. Bring it down.